Uh, and then later in the day, I ended up actually with Sophie starting the Edge of Fate campaign, but she wanted to do it off stream. So like we did like the first mission or whatever. I don't actually know. But yeah. Well, what the fuck? What the helly? This is what I get for. It's not even that late. It's like 5. Whatever. Still, this is what I get for starting late. Now I have food and I just started stream. I don't even get to play a video game yet. Crazy. I can already tell my voice. What? Oh my god, it's already showing up. Don't do that. Don't automatically show my screen. What the hell? I didn't even click anything yet. Huh? Still this video from last time. Where? Will I ever retire? I know his answer to that. No. He's talked about it so many times. Kino's journey. Let's go in my watch later. Sorry, it's such a weird start to stream. Let me recollect my brain. let me quickly recollect my brain. Okay, hi, I'm live. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the timing of me going live and then them immediately calling me down for food. It's not planned. Food's not usually done this early. It's not usually done for like another like 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, I'm here. Oh my goodness, crazy. Didn't stream yesterday. It's fine. I'll survive. Okay, now I gotta find something to watch. My throat is so dry. I don't know why. I can like tell that I sound weird because my throat is so sore. Okay, this thumbnail just randomly reminded me. Has nothing to do with like whatever the fuck this video is about. But apparently in the next Avengers movie, the 2 leads of the Avengers are gonna be Mr. Fantastic and Thor. And it's like, why not Captain America like it's always been? It's literally just they have no faith in Sam Wilson Captain America because they're catering to their racist fans, I guess. Like I don't know what else to think about that. Like why else would you not have Captain America be the leader like he always has been? Is my thing. But you know, what do I know? Doobie-da-doo-ba-boo-bo. Oh my god, there's 2 parts to it. I was like gonna watch this because like I've heard crazy things about the Jubilee video, and I don't watch Jubilee by myself because I am not a fucking idiot who enjoys self-harm. But I do watch it if Hassan watches it. So I guess I'll start with something like this before I finish eating and then get back to Ghost of Tsushima as soon as possible. Because I haven't gotten to play in a couple days.
Oh no!
You're so loud. Shut up, Hassan.
They're like, no, flag him.
Shut up.
You're hopeful, you're optimistic.
I'm probably going to cover him in this corner.
The future of
So let me move over.
I gotta be, man.
But what you fail to consider is that I'm going to give you so much brain rot that it's going to make you incredibly nihilistic about the future of America, because we are going
Wow.
to. There's a channel called Jubilee.
I
Are you
love-
familiar with this channel?
I love losing
Unfortunately.
Okay,
losing
well,
faith in America. I love
used to
it.
have a blockade. I used to have a blockade on the Jube, the channel called Jubilee.
The
This has
Jube.
3
I forgot he
million views in one
calls it
day.
that.
Friend of
The
show, Mehdi
Jube.
Hassan, went on this one progressive versus 20 far right conservatives, and we're gonna.
You're a
watch
little
some
loud,
of
Hassan.
this,
You need to
as much
like
as we can take
pipe
while we
down,
eat.
buddy.
So
You got
at
a big
least there's
fucking
little
mouth
bit of
on
good
you.
here. You're gonna be eating some Middle Eastern food, but then you're also going to be watching this brain rot together. And,
That sounds fire.
Hopefully, try not to get black pilled.
I don't got food that good.
I feel like this is the. If
I
this
just
is
got
brain-
chicken and
brain
tater
rot material, it's
tots.
like the best
Ow.
version, I'm not gonna lie. Mehdi always raises the bar for all of us. So
I know, but
they got 20 folks who are trying to bring the bar way down. So
no,
there's that.
the bar is low. And I was talking to him.
I've
earlier,
seen
he's
some
like,
clips of
"It's-"
this. It's
He said something along the lines of like, if this is America's political future,
might
this
be
is
one
a
of
disaster.
the
He
worst
said it's
Jubilee
a freak
videos they've made so
And
far.
He's right. It is a freak show. I have long talked about how the American political youth.
Let me
on
change the
right
category real
have
quick.
become
Sorry, we'll get to Ghost of
completely
Tsushima
and
soon.
utterly removed from, like,
I didn't
whatever
think
old
that like
conservative,
food would
methods
get done
were, where
right
they were
as
just
I'm
actively
starting
and
stream.
openly far right, openly Nazi, openly fascist.
If I knew, I would have
And
waited
I
like
think this Jubilee is a little taste of that, where if you're under the age
10
of
or
35
20
and you're
minutes.
like, I'm a far right conservative, like you're a fascist. And many of these guys will just say that.
I'm not allowed to
in broad
update my
daylight. I'm gonna bring
stream.
the food right now.
What the hell's going on in my
Yeah,
dashboard?
I am Native American. Whites are Native Americans.
Whites are native. What?
Oh,
You're a
goodness.
little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's the clip I've seen. Like,
I
oh my
absolutely
god.
must explain
Get the
that.
hell out.
I don't even like. I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
I'm Mehdi Hassan. I'm a journalist. I'm the editor of Zeteo, and today I'm surrounded by 20 far-right conservatives.
There we go. Now it's letting me change it.
My first claim is Donald Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminal. Welcome.
Hi, Aurum. We're starting with a video. Oh no, this? I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but I'm starting with the video because literally as soon as I went live, they called me down for food. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell? And then, yeah. But I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm just gonna eat and then go to Ghost of Tsushima. And then, what was I? Only seen clips from this. Only clip I've seen is the guy who admits to being a fascist, and then I saw that he was fired from his job, and I was like, ooh, yay, Hope and Humanity. And then Hope and Humanity immediately went away when I saw that, like, racists donated, like, $15,000 to him for being a fascist and losing his job. Sigh. Literally. But yeah, I'm trying to like think of everything I said at the beginning of the stream. I didn't stream yesterday because I was having a terrible day for most of it, and then later in the day I ended up starting Edge of Fate with Sophie. She wanted to do it off stream, so I did start the campaign, like the first mission or whatever, maybe the second. I don't know where we left off, but she wanted to do it off stream, so yeah, we did. And then what else did I say? I don't think I said anything else important because, yeah, I just got up and got food and then came back and put a video on. But yeah, we'll get to Ghost of Tsushima soon.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mehdi.
It was just very terrible timing. The second I unmuted, you could just hear my dad scream my name, and it's like, what the fuck?
I'd like to ask, what makes someone pro-crime versus, anti-crime?
I think when you're soft on criminals, when you let criminals out of prison, when you pardon people who've assaulted police officers, you're pro-criminal. Donald Trump pardoned almost 1,600 people who were involved in January the 6th. I think 600 of them had been charged with assaulting a police officer or obstructing a police officer. 170 had pled guilty to assaulting a police officer. 70 had pled guilty to assault with a deadly weapon.
But yeah,
Vance
it
said,
is
"We're not gonna
exciting.
pardon the violent criminals from January 6th."
I have
Donald
zero
Trump's not
thoughts
doing it.
one mission
Are you
in.
okay with
Literally zero
I would
thoughts.
say January 6th is a very special case. I would say
My only thought would be, after interacting with the new armor, literally like 2 times, picked up like 2 new pieces of armor. I already hate it. Ball going hole, the gameplay. My favorite.
it's almost a climax point in history. I would just phrase the question this way. Right now in the LA protests, if they were to, just for example, they were to rush the capital of LA, I mean,
The capital of
you'd have to
LA?
homeless people living in tents on the steps of the Capitol.
The capital of LA. What? What is the capital of LA? Do inform me. I didn't know that cities have capitals now. That's crazy. Next level thinking.
But if they were managed to get into the Capitol and they were just protesting, peacefully, let's say police officers were rushing them in, they were letting them in and saying, hey, you guys can go in, like we have many testimonies to say.
What about the violent ones?
Okay, violent ones like
Like
what?
a man named David Dempsey, a judge, a Reagan-appointed judge, sentenced to 20 years in prison. He stomped on police officers' heads. The judge said his conduct was exceptionally egregious.
I'm reading the fact checks because usually the fact checks, for some reason, I mean, I know the reason because Jubilee only cares about like making money, always side with the fucking right winger weirdos. It's very weird that like they're actual fact checks. The fact checks are usually even like worse.
He attacked police officers with flagpoles and pepper spray. Donald Trump pardoned him. There's a man named Daniel Rodriguez. He got 12 years
The fact
in
checks
prison
will
for
just
taking a
lie
selfie
half the
tasing a
time.
police officer in the neck
You can
and
move
giving
that
him
stuff
a
up
phenomenal.
there.
The judge said he was a one-man
old
army.
school
Hey,
expert.
Donald Trump
I'm doing
pardoned
that.
him.
Thank you.
Does that not make Trump
Appreciate
pro-criminal?
it.
He's letting
I'm
violent
not
criminals
eating
out of
pitas
prison.
either.
I would say no, it doesn't make him pro-criminal. One,
You're okay with that?
I did not say that. I said that one pardon against somebody.
It was 1,600 pardons. 600 of those were
Yes,
people
one against
charged
one
with...
example that you just gave me.
I can give you more.
See,
Okay,
here's the-
Fine,
here's the
fine.
thing about it.
He's like, yeah, well, you only gave me one example. Yeah, but like, there's hundreds. Yeah, he gave one example out of hundreds. Like, you want him to list all like 600? Like, that's crazy. You actually have to list all 600 right now, or I don't believe you.
The exact same thing every single.
I feel like, I mean, the hard part about fascism is that it is not a logical conclusion. It's like the end outcome. of power
Actually, you
meets
didn't list all
fascism.
600 examples.
It's very difficult to actually either debate for or debate against. It's just like, I just think I'm better than because I am a certain particular kind of person, and I have the power to turn that into governance. So it's just like, it's fascinating to watch this exercise because I feel like you're trying to use the weapon of logic against a group of people who have foregone logic entirely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would never watch the Jubilee video on my own. The only reason I'm watching it is because Hassan did. I would rather die than like watch a Jubilee video.
That's why, like, race realism, for example, is a really important tool for a lot of these guys because it's like it's a failed scientific justification.
The Sam
for,
Cedar
like,
one with Hassan,
inferiority
yeah.
and superiority.
I've seen the ones that
But
Hassan
that's,
has
like,
seen.
That's the most extreme level of like fascist racist politics is like.
And
trying
usually
to
he'll only
justify
watch the
it,
ones that
trying
like
to
have
logic
someone
your way into
on
these,
it that like
positions,
he
even though the
personally
positions
knows.
themselves are
So he
completely
like
ridiculous
he
and
used to
illogical. Yeah.
back when like they just did like fun silly videos like I don't even remember. But back when they just used to do like fun silly videos, he used to watch like every single one. Now they just do right-wing propaganda.
Your argument will fall apart because it's
Okay,
not just
go
one
for
example.
it.
If I keep
They do right-wing propaganda and they present it as like, oh no, we're a neutral show. We're having both sides on our show to hash it out. But then 90% of the show is presented in support of the right-wingers. As like, ew.
Go for it then.
Okay, Shane Jenkins got 7 years in prison
And thank
for
you, man.
9 criminal offences, attacking police with a deadly weapon, destroying government property.
How do
Trump pardoned him.
pardons that probably shouldn't have happened turn into pro-crime?
There's some
So you've agreed that they
napkins.
shouldn't have been pardoned?
Sure, but that wasn't your claim. Was January 6th? Their
We
claim
don't,
was Trump is
inadvertently
pro-crime.
Yeah, because he pardons criminals.
Okay,
We don't
I
do
was
it.
told that's
Not-
false.
let's talk about non-generous
You
people.
don't want to
Okay.
get
He's
canceled
pardoned
by
people
the
like Paul
racists like
Walsh
Zoran
recently,
did.
who took millions of dollars from his own employees, was sentenced to tax crimes, had to pay back $4 million. Trump pardoned him. He bought himself a $2 million yacht.
Dude, have you
Why
been
is
in
he
Michigan?
pardoning criminals like
Yeah.
that?
Have you spent
I
any
don't
time in
know. I
Dearborn?
I have never been to Dearborn. I have been to Ann Arbor. Is the only place I've been to in Michigan because I
Ah.
went to University of Michigan, like the campus.
Nice. That's my hometown.
Way
That's where I
back in
live.
the day with the Young Turks.
Nice. So you gotta, next time you come, you gotta go to Dearborn.
Oh,
we gotta take you to
100%.
go. There's a place called Dearborn Meat Market. Big shout out. And they will do the best kebab you've ever had.
Oh, 100%.
It's like literally just a butcher shop, and then a couple guys on the grill in the back. So you get your meat, and then they just grill it for you. Eat. There's like no frills about it. I mean, they don't mess around with plates. It's just all styrofoam,
I love
and
that.
it's some of the best food you've ever had, man. This looks phenomenal, though. Thank you.
I don't think you should. I don't think really presidential pardon should be a thing at all. But I
agree.
I don't think that.
All right, pause.
That means someone.
You've been voted out by the majority. Please return to your seat.
Thanks.
So the red flags. Do you know how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're familiar with this setup. All right.
Oh no, this guy. I've seen a clip of this guy as well.
You're from northern UK, I guess?
I'm from London, North London.
Okay, fair enough. What's your ethnic background, if you don't mind asking?
My parents are from India.
Okay, perfect. Just getting the premise here. First of all, I want to
The
say
premise of Donald Trump being pro-crime.
No, I want to.
What kind of premise are you getting?
I love how he's trying to be
Concern
nice
myself
about it
with
too. He's like,
Yeah.
if you don't mind my asking.
No.
What if he was like, I do mind your asking?
Hold on.
Northern
I'm about to
UK,
be
isn't that
racist.
Scotland? I think so.
I just want to know
I
exactly
think so, yeah.
what
Who
kind
am I
of
being
racism.
racist against? Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me dial in some of the stereotypes. here. Go ahead.
Polite racism.
Why you care about what's happening in the U.S. first and foremost. Secondly, I want to say this. With the
Should
argument,
US
like,
should people who live in the
let me
US not
finish.
care about?
Let's not interrupt each other. Because
I don't see why you care about what's happening in the US. Right. We shouldn't care about what the biggest empire on the planet does and impacts not only itself but also the world as a whole. Right. Mhm. In the same way America definitely doesn't care what China does, right? Americans definitely don't obsess over every little thing China does, right? They never do that. Americans never obsess over every little thing Russia does. They never do that. Why would they do that? They're not from there. No, they would never even think about China.
I have this thing, like people know, I have this thing. I have to stay calm, okay? So,
Okay.
here's the thing.
Why is he talking like a comic book villain? I have to stay calm. You're not gonna like me when I'm angry, man. I have to stay calm. I have this thing. People know I have this thing. Everybody knows it. You should know it.
I have this thing. It's called
What is it?
being up. I can't hold my own in a conversation without throwing a fit.
See, this is the thing. This is the kind of masculinity. He's like, listen. You don't want to see me if I explode, bro.
Yeah,
Little
man.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Be more racist than you already are.
Yeah.
I am happy that he released J6. In fact, so much so that I was prepared to protest if he didn't.
Okay.
So when you
Wow.
say, are you okay that he's pro-crime? Sure, because you know what? We're changing the definition of what crime is, first and
You
foremost.
don't think stomping on police officers' heads is a crime?
I don't think it's no longer a relevant conversation anymore. You're
Really?
arguing. No, it's not, because you know what? Okay, have you seen the U.S. in the last 4 or 5 years?
Yes, I've
BLM
lived
protests.
here for a
Have you
while.
seen? Okay, I myself have been involved in these protests. I've seen egregious things that you couldn't even imagine.
So we
being
have no
done
rules
to
there?
conservatives. It's not about that. It's about tribal warfare. That's where we're at in the U.S. I don't know where you're at in the UK. You're from India, so I don't really.
I'm not from
Let me
India.
pause
Oh,
real
sorry,
quick.
your parents are from India.
See, this is the thing that kills me. It's just like.
And there's the real reason he asked the question, so he can otherize him and be like, "You're from India." So you're like, okay. He's not. He just said he was from London. Like, what are you talking about?
And that's the crux of it all. It's like the premise of his entire argument is you don't belong here because your family originated in a different place. You shouldn't care about what happens. Ergo, I get to define everything that's relevant about this place and then debate you on the premise of what I just defined. And anytime you refute me, I'm going to go back to this idea that actually essential tribalism is really the differentiating factor that really matters at all. And I'm going to keep making that point to you. And part of me says, The funny thing about it is like, because when you speak and you say, let me refute this point, they're like, oh, but you're coming from a different tribe. So it's like, it's impossible to refute that essential argument. And it's so antithetical to everything that this country is built on. I'll blow your mind here for a second. I was raised by my father, who's an Egyptian immigrant, and my stepmom, Jackie. And so I'm ethnically 100% Egyptian, and, you know, I'm born and raised in Michigan. My brother, Osama, he is ethnically half Egyptian, ethnically half white. And so my stepmom is a daughter of the American Revolution. They can trace their lineage back to Abigail Adams. And so, you know, somebody like him, I mean, at some point is like, look, he's as ethnically American as this kid is, and his name is Osama. And their vision of America would be that somehow that's a bad thing, right? Like the whole idea of what makes this place amazing is that it's not built on one ethnicity, that it can actually encourage people from the rest of the world to come here and build here and be a part of it. I mean, your dad came here to build stuff. Mom came here to build stuff. My dad and mom came here to build stuff, and they did. Like my dad holds patents and taught, you know, thousands, potentially of students, and hundreds of thousands of students, and you know, worked for the big three. Like the notion that somehow America is better without immigrants, part of me is just like, hey, empirically untrue. But then in the conception of somebody like him, impossible to refute because you don't have a contrapositive of what it would have been. And so it was fascinating. My brother, after 9/11, right, my parents were like, oh, you could just go by Sam. He's like, no, my name's Osama, and it's as American as any other name, right? And it was like, I would have been 8.
This discourse was popping off on Twitter, unsurprisingly, about Omar Fateh being like, no one named Omar would be a part of the Revolutionary War. And I always found that ironic because it's like, first of all, that's historically incorrect. And secondly, half of the accounts that were making that argument were like Catholic, papal enjoyer or whatever. And it's like, those guys would literally skin you alive before they would even harm the head of hair on a Muslim's head originally. Like the OG Revolutionary War guys would literally just destroy you for being a Catholic. Far before they would ever get mad at a Muslim person, ironically enough. So,
pick and choose. That's what happens when you pick and choose your history, right? Yeah. Cherry picking history doesn't usually work out for folks.
And so
I'm an American
you
citizen.
have your own stakes.
I'm an American, you know.
You're an American citizen?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know how you got that, but fair enough. Here's the thing.
Are you an American citizen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But here's the
Not
thing.
sure how you got that. Okay.
Born here.
Okay.
Born here, and my family lineage is settlers from the 1500s.
Not
so
sure how you got that. That's crazy. Not sure how you got that. Right. Okay.
And the claim here, okay?
But you're
a little different.
But you're a
than yours.
descendant of immigrants, settlers,
I didn't know.
colonialists.
Yeah,
You don't
colonials.
look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites
not.
are Native Americans. What
Sorry,
are you talking about?
you're not.
What are you talking about?
The fact people clapped for that. This is the dumbest sentence I've ever fucking heard in my life. We're 13 minutes into like a 4-hour-long video. Because there's 2 parts. This one's 3 hours. The other one's 1 hour. And I've already completely lost faith in just all of humanity. Just every American. I just... Oh.
Whites are Native Americans.
Really?
Yeah.
What was happening before the 1500s?
I think you're getting confused with it.
I don't mind going on a tangent.
That motherfucker.
What was happening before the...
This fucker literally works for Jubilee and inserts himself into the videos all the time. He literally works for Jubilee and pretends to be a right-winger in all these videos all the time.
I think you're getting confused with it.
I don't mind going on a tangent. What was happening before the 1500s?
Calm down. I think you're getting...
What was happening before the 1500s?
There was indigenous people here that came here from
Do you know
Asia.
what indigenous means?
Listen.
I don't think he
What
does.
do you do with this? What do you do with this? This guy's like, whites are Native American. There were indigenous people here. Okay, what does indigenous mean? Like, what? How? I don't. Oh my God. It's so stupid.
Listen, before
Indigenous
America,
people
let-
can't
you
come
don't
from
let me
somewhere
finish?
else.
Why do you ask a question if you're going to interrupt?
I'm not sure if you know what the meaning of indigenous means.
I do know what it means. It
Doesn't
means
sound
they
like it.
came here first, right? They came here from Asia by way of land bridge. Have an argument with Neil deGrasse Tyson or anybody else about that. I don't care.
Is he an
I
American?
genuinely don't.
Oh, shit,
damn.
never mind. He said it. He said it. Native Americans are Turks. Did you know this?
Really?
No, it's not real, but my grandfather, Turkish people think everyone is Turkish. There's a big
I feel like this is true of a lot of groups of people.
yeah, a lot of people do that, but there's like a big
Unless you're like-
Turonic mythology surrounding Turkish culture, and my grandfather would say that Native Americans, like, they crossed the strait and they're Turks, like they crossed from the Asian plains, so technically they're all Turkic.
There you go.
And there is like some kind of genetic thing that both Native Americans have and Turkic people have. It's like a tooth thing. I don't know, but it's not. It's ridiculous. It's before even like the concept of Turkic peoples
Of like
existed.
an of ethnicity as a.
Yeah.
I mean, if you step back and you actually think about like what it means to be a member of an ethnicity, right? At some point, like we're talking about humanity originating, people going to different parts of the world, and then adapting to their local climate in ways that punch up certain genetics and punch down certain other genetics, such that we get different colors of skin and different body habituses and different propensities to sweat or grow muscle or run fast or run slow or grow tall or whatever it is. And now, like, we have this sort of fealty to this idea of like of genetics that have been expressed more or less that we call ethnicity. That's kind of an arbitrary thing, right? It's like the family's been in
It's a completely
yeah.
arbitrary thing, and especially the association that you place upon it is entirely socially fabricated.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the interesting thing is, like, people want to then, you know, because what makes humans human is our capacity for cognitive engagement, they want to pretend that there's like some cognitive difference between peoples. What part of me is like, no, actually, in some parts of the world the sun shines brighter, in some parts of the world the sun shines less. But no matter what you are as a human being, your capacity for social engagement and cognitive engagement are 100% what makes you human. And so there was like the same pressure to grow cognitively in different places. And so part of me is just like, guys, this makes, like, these arguments make zero sense when you actually step back and break them down in any scientifically rigorous way. But then again, you know, to the video you played before, like, what scientific rigor in the face of the internet? So, like, you know, maybe I yield.
No.
Care. Yes, he is.
Okay, just checking.
My point is, okay.
Nothing to do with crime. So far, you've agreed with me that these people
Because
are
you're
criminals.
derailing, dude. I'm trying
You
to stay on
literally
track.
sat down and asked me where I'm from. I think you
I
derailed
think
this
you got
conversation from the
offended
get-go.
by that, but I'm because
I'm not
I'm always
offended. I'm
curious.
just wondering what it has to do with crime.
I'm always curious.
We're going to talk about
why-
immigration. Don't worry. Later on, you can come back.
I hope so.
Right now, you're doing a very bad job of making the case that he's not pro-crime.
I just
and
got a
pro-criminal.
round of applause. I could probably get another one actually if I asked for it.
Wow.
So I don't think I'm
is
doing
this how
as
you
bad.
get rounds of
Yeah, he got a bunch of races in a room to agree with him. Fucking sick, dude.
applause? You sit in a room with 20 people who agree with you. Wow, amazing. Amazing. That
Well,
must
wait
make you
till
feel
this
good.
comes out.
That must make you feel good.
I agree with you,
This
applauded you.
emotionally outraged right
Wow.
now. This is great.
I love it.
Do I have to say anything at this point, or are you just
Please.
gonna keep going?
Please,
Okay.
make your claim.
My claim is that I don't care if it's pro-crime. You want to go back to the
so
topic of conversation?
that's fine. We agree then.
So,
He's pro-crime
but
and you
I have
don't
a
care.
question for you though. Do you care on the opposite side of the spectrum?
Yes.
Do you care about law being administered
Yes.
to the opposite side of the
Yes.
spectrum?
I think
when they're
anyone
doing
who
the same?
assaults a police officer shouldn't be pardoned. I think that Donald Trump shouldn't have pardoned 9 Republican members of Congress who were convicted of crimes, and I don't think Joe
I don't
Biden should
think
commit.
you- I don't think
think
you
Democrats should
understand.
pardon Democrats.
Fair, but I don't
We
think
both
you
agree.
understand where we are in the U.S. then.
I think I do.
No, because you're
I do
arguing
this for a
from a
living.
position of like a U.S. that doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
We're headed towards
so
tri-
nihilism.
How would you think this
no
kid-
laws,
this guy's-
nothing matters.
It's not about
This kid, he looks like he's on
This
on the verge
kid.
of his second divorce.
Rough hairline, man. it's that Turkic genetics.
I mean, maybe. I hope he's not a kid. I mean,
I put him at like 29.
this dude is younger than me. You think?
Yeah.
Oh hell
I just
no.
think he's got like really rough, rough hairline. I think he needs to go to Turkey. Let's send that man to Turkey. You know what we
Yeah.
do? Honestly, you should raise the money.
He's
send that
he's
man
the
to
ripe
Turkey,
age of
with hairline.
16.
He'd be a lot happier, and he would enjoy the food. He might, might open Open his
He
eyes.
just has a really bad hairline.
29, but we'll see.
What will you put him at?
Like 38.
Okay. All right. I'm interested in
It's
figuring
not
out
about
how
that. It's
old
that
this guy is.
conservatives for
I'm sure we can find out.
Internet, do your thing.
conservatives for too long have been playing it safe. They've been playing by the law.
Really?
They've been
They've
playing,
been playing by the law?
Yes, they have.
Maybe you missed the Bush presidency. Did you live here during the Bush years?
Conservatives are
Didn't
so
play by the law,
concerned-
George W.
Let me
Bush. Nor did
finish.
Ronald Reagan.
Let's be respectful to you. Let me
I'm
finish.
not sure you've been that respectful, but okay.
I'm trying to bring it back, so let's both bring it back,
That's
okay?
good.
I'm conservative, okay?
Really?
No shit.
Let me tell you, this. We do play it.
Really?
We've been playing it by the book for too long. At this point, gloves are off, right? The left has made their point. They're willing
Are
to
the
do.
police force in Washington the left?
Yes.
why were
Are
they
you
assaulting
kidding me?
people?
Are you
Police
insane?
officers.
Police officers are the left now. Yes. Right. Yup. Right. Right.
Okay, look at LA right here. You think those stand down?
You know what
those
this is
stand
You
down.
think the
Was it in
LAPD
LA?
are a bunch?
Yeah.
Look at LA. He's trying to use LA as an example of cops being from the left. You know, LA that has like some of the biggest police gangs in the country. LA, which has notoriously had entire swaths of the police getting like Nazi tattoos together to signify that they're a part of like a gang together. Right. Yeah, that's your example of like leftist police.
Were they local or were they national?
These guys, I don't know, but the cops are. They've never been on the left. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so it's
I guess maybe in the USSR, technically, but
Technically, I
cops in the United States
guess.
of America have historically voted overwhelmingly for Republicans. There's never been a case where, like, the ones that don't vote straight ticket Republican will usually be libertarians, which is even funnier, because like the principle of libertarianism is supposed to be like that you're anti-cop as well. Like the state has a monopoly on violence, right? But like you're the guy who has the monopoly on violence, you're the jackbooted thugs of the state. So shocking that this guy said, "Oh, the cops, yeah, the Capitol Police that famously brutalized like disabled Medicare for All protesters in the halls of the Capitol. They're actually leftists."
It's because anybody who opposes, and this is the thing, is like when you're flexible with the idea of what a leftist is, and you just define it as anybody who opposes a fascist would-be authoritarian, then anybody can be reframed as a leftist, as long as you disagree with me momentarily. It's like this is like the Trump playbook. I just the point that you made earlier, which is like young, MAGA. I don't even say conservatives, right? Conservative implies a certain kind of ideology that you have to actually stick to, but like young MAGA activists have broken away from any sort of like ideological discipline about anything. And so it becomes just nearly impossible to actually debate on any real terms that are not tribal. Like, you don't look like me, ergo you're not part of this, so your opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, but half of the Nazis are Hispanic.
I mean,
That's what's also crazy about this is like there are so many prominent neo-Nazis on Twitter and whatnot, and they're just like straight up Mexican from Mexico. I don't even know how that happens. Like, I guess I do understand it, but like,
I mean,
modern fascism has become so much more diverse.
how much do you think about this? Like, this is just about power. It's about feeling comfort with being on the side of power. I mean, I just like I think a lot about bullies generally. I think you probably experienced your fair share of it. I did when I was a kid. And more often, like the guys who are around the bully are not there because they generally agree with the bully. They're there because there's a comfort in having.
Sorry, I saw. I'm trying to. Let me pull this up. I don't know the full context yet, because I haven't like unmuted the clip. But there's a Maximilian Dude clip that I want to watch the context for real quick, because I saw it pop up in my Twitter feed. It's a response to this. Testing this on stream tonight. Okay, he's back from his vacation. Bitrate of 2K streaming to 9K. Still in beta testing. And then what is this?
Ken is a guest character, clip this. If Ken is a guest character in City of the Wolves, it's 1,000 gift subs. Not even at a show. Clip it.
Oh. Yeah, Ken has been announced as a guest character for City of the Wolves for a long time. Oh. Oh. One person just happened to remember this gift sub bet from ages ago that everybody forgot about. And now he has to gift 1,000 subs. We have receipts, proof, a timeline, screenshots. Yippee. Anyways, let me finish the part of the video, like this claim that they're on right now, and then we'll go play Ghost of Tsushima.
The most powerful person in the room that they perceive as powerful.
Yeah.
And most of the time, like if you want to beat a bully, you actually don't try and beat his seconds. What you try to do is you show him to be not as powerful as he thinks, or you disempower him, and then you try and win over the folks around him, right, by trying to show them that there's another way. And I just think that like so much of this is just about actually like a comfort with power and a fear, not even comfort, it's a fear of power and what power can be done against you. Especially if you're like a Mexican dude and you're like engaging in this fascism. It's just like, hey, maybe if I'm like nice to the fascist won't come and get me, you know? I've been thinking a lot about that, and I think that part of the frustration I have with the Democratic Party is we do this thing with Trump where we venerate his power. He's such a bully, and you're like, yes, okay, what you're showing is he is more powerful than you, and you want to make an appeal to people who care about power on the principle of ideals, and that's just not going to work. Like you have to take him on straight up, and you got to play the same game. And then this is the frustration I have with it is when you
That's
actually.
why the weird narrative was so good.
Yeah.
Like because
yeah,
it took
exactly.
away
that power.
It cut away, especially because he was powerless at that time because he wasn't the president. So making him a laughing stock was such a perfect way to disarm exactly what you're talking about, like the idea that this is like an all-powerful, scary entity, because that's what they rely on.
Right. And then the other part of it is like you got to take away his power, but then we talk about fighting, but a lot of folks who talk about fighting don't. First of all, you don't talk about fighting, you just do it. And second, fighting's ugly. It's brutal. There's like carnage. And the hard part is our own Democratic base will punish you for doing the thing to disempower him that you need to do to show what he is to his own supporters. And that's a really tough nut to crack, right? Like when you go after him and you use the same language against him that he used against everybody else, people are like, well, that's unbecoming of a politician. You're like, what the, like, take a look at what our politics has become. Right?
I don't think it's that. I don't think that's as big as a force as it used to be. I think because we live in the Trump universe now, and Trump is like genuinely reshaped politics, I don't think it matters as much because you got wine moms demanding
Like, go get them.
that politicians die. Like they literally are saying, go out and get shot by ICE. I don't care what you do, you need to put an end to this. So I feel like at this point, even the base is up in arms and is very angry at the lack of response from the rest of the Democratic Party, and are demanding change and are demanding that they actually do something, anything.
Yeah.
I've seen so many Debras and Barbaras, just like white wine moms, demanding that people do something. Like their Democratic politicians, their Democratic representatives, like go out and fight and even put their lives on the line, like put their lives at risk. So that's where we're at now. So I don't think the vulgarity is as, I'll say it like this, it's only as important as you make it. I mean, you're running for Senate. I keep pointing to the Zoran rule because there were so many instances. I mean, he's a not very well-known guy. He's running for mayor in an incredibly crowded field with people who have much longer track records in New York politics, okay? And he is uncompromisingly an anti-Zionist. And he spent a lot of time criticizing Israel in his activism before he went into local office, and even after he was in local office. And so many people kept consistently saying, "Oh, he's anti-Semite," like vicious smears, lies. "Oh, he's an anti-Semite." And look, you're 40. You remember a time where I suspect if you had any opinion that was remotely critical of Israel and you got branded anti-Semite, that was a death sentence.
Yeah.
Whether it be in politics or even in media, because I remember I've been doing this for 10 years now, and and in that process, like it was a death sentence for my career as well if I were to like ever get branded an anti-Semite.
I feel like
for
he's
my
been saying 10
anti-Israel
years for the
position.
past 5 years. It's more like 15, Hassan. I swear to God, I've heard him say 10 years for the past 5 years.
Bazar showed that obviously you can still
At this point, I
win
think it's
on
more than
that,
10.
On that front without ever compromising on those values at all, especially because like a lot of people also agree with you on this.
Yeah.
So I guess my point is you don't have to actually back away, and it's only as important as you make it. If you turn around and you go, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I hurt people's feelings," or whatever, only then do you breathe fire into this. And it also showcases insincerity, in my opinion, because like to back away from a position that you hold near and dear to, like if you're a Medicare for All guy, this is like big part of your this is a big part of why you're running for office.
The reason I got into politics.
Yeah. If you were to back away from that and be like, well, you know, maybe we do need, you know, private healthcare or whatever, then people would turn around and be like, okay, well, why am I voting for you? You know what I mean? Like it would be incredibly disingenuous.
You know, the interesting thing is, like, I grew up fighting quite a bit. Right? I went mainly to schools where I didn't have many folks who looked like me or had names like mine. So I grew up in elementary school. I remember the first time I got my lunch taken from me by a bully. The rest of that year, we just moved into that town. The rest of that year, I didn't eat lunch. The next time I moved, I told my dad, I was like, listen, I'm going to get sent home early. And I was like, why? I was like, just trust me on this one. So first kid who came up to me, made fun of my name, I smacked him. And I kept smacking him until they had to pull me off of that kid. And that kid never messed with me again, right? And I'm not looking to start fights, but I'll end them. And the interesting thing is, like, most of my life, right, has been trying to pull away from the instinct of saying, when you see a bully take them on, into a more high-minded engagement. It's funny because in this moment in politics, it's like, actually, we need you to be a fighter again. I'm like, are you all ready for that? Because, like, I'm an Arab dude named Abdul, right? People don't look kindly on Arab dudes named Abdul who look like me, right, fighting. But there's a question that I have right now, which is to say, what does it mean to be a fighter on behalf of peace? Like that's a question I've been asking quite a bit, because like a lot of folks in the Democratic Party, their whole brand is like, I'm a fighter and I'm gonna beat Trump for you. We're gonna fight back. And part of me is just like, actually, nobody fights to win the war. You fight to win the peace. I'm just, you know, I'm not interested in being a bully. I'm interested in stopping the bully from bullying. You know what I mean? And I think that question of like how much you're able to do that, particularly as a guy who looks like you or a guy who looks like me, right, in a place where we've had 20 years of people being told that people who look like you and I are dangerous implicitly. That's a question that I'm trying to think a bit about, which is like, there's the real part of my personality, which is hopeful and excited about the things that we can do together. That's a real part of my personality. There's also part of my personality is like, step to me, watch what happens, right? And the question of like how much of yourself you can actually bring to a political conversation, or you're allowed to bring, is interesting. And it may just be that in this moment, right, folks are so sick and tired of the Donald Trumps, the JD Vances of the world, that I'm actually allowed to be my whole personality. I'm allowed to be both the hopeful, ideologically focused, in like, you know, public health expert that I am, and also, right, the kid who grew up scrapping to make sure that like nobody was being picked on in the schoolyard. And that's always the question I'm thinking a lot about.
Yeah, look, as a politician, your policies are your punches at the end of the day. So I think that the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, or how hard you fight with those policies will show people who you have the best interest in mind.
Yeah.
A lot of politicians will care about lobbyist funds. They'll care about the corporate structure that they are there to basically uplift and defend. And I think, like, as long as, I mean, in a weird way, Trump did this very well. Like, he is a bully, he's brash, he's rude, he's awful, but he was able to make it seem, at least to his base of support, that he was a bully for
them. Yeah,
for them, right? And that I think
Trying to like. I can't make out what statue that is. It looks. No, I don't think it is. It looks kind of similar to like the Dark Souls 3 Collector's Edition statue that I have. But I don't think it is, because like the text here is like a different color. It's also way longer than it would be if it was Dark Souls. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm sorry, that's so unrelated. I was just looking at that statue up there like, that looks so familiar. I feel like I should know what that is.
I think played a very meaningful role in people still to this day holding on to this idea that like Trump has their best interests in mind.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of politicians on the left could learn from that kind of behavior.
I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like you want to be ideas driven. Like I'd love to just, you know, if the whole campaign came down to one debate, I'll debate anyone on anything, anywhere, right? And as an ideas driven candidate who wants you to have health care and wants you to have to pay less and doesn't want you dominated by a corporation either in the workplace or in the marketplace, like I know our ideas win. The question though is that so much of politics right now, especially now, are transacted on your screen, usually on your phone. You know what I mean? And one of the things that I think we're learning a lot about is, you know, you think about the degree to which a lot of the politicians who are succeeding right now have a background in entertainment, right? There is a certain like engagement with the camera, whether it's Donald Trump and his time on television, or Zoran was a rapper before he went into politics. I think the question of like, how do you engage with folks and get them to be thinking about your ideas in a way that doesn't talk down to them and is transacted in the conversation of the moment, like on the medium of the moment. I think that's the tough part. And your point, right, is like those policies are punches. But Donald Trump never actually had policy, right? He had a narrative. Like he never really. I build the wall, I guess, was his original policy point.
He did have policies that matter in the sense that I would go so far as to say he had the only type of policies that get passed around in American politics nowadays, which is culture war shit.
Yeah.
Because the Democrats have completely dropped any notion that they are interested in improving the material conditions of the American working class. So the only war that is waged in this back and forth political football between the two parties is waged on the virtues of culture war agendas. And since Newt Gingrich, like the Republicans have basically expertly crafted every single culture war agenda item that they will always win on, because they spend every waking moment propagandizing and manufacturing outrage for certain things that aren't real problems at all. And then they are seen as the only people who can offer a solution to the problems that they created. And they do that by lying.
Yeah.
There is no undocumented migrant crime.
Yep.
That's like not a real, that is in the margins. That's not a real problem for Americans. This isn't to say that undocumented migrants are not responsible for any crime whatsoever. They're not. Of course, they're human beings.
Yeah.
Some human beings are going to do crimes no matter what.
But our system picks it up and tabulates it in the same way it tabulates any
exactly.
crime. Yeah.
And not only that, but also there is data available on this, and it shows that undocumented migrants are responsible for less crime per capita than natural-born U.S. citizens are.
And that makes sense because you're like a lot more to lose.
Yeah. Like they are purposely avoidant of law enforcement. They don't want to ever be in a situation where they violate any rule or law where they could potentially be deported. So turns out they do less crime than natural-born U.S. citizens do. And not only that, but also the ones who do engage in crime, of course, are getting subsequently arrested, charged, convicted, and then potentially jailed or deported, depending on the severity of the crime. And yet Trump has been able to so expertly craft this narrative throughout the Biden administration that, like, cops were going up and being like, oh, are you, you're a rapist, we caught you. Oh no, you're Guatemalan. Well, you're free to go. Like that was the argument that they were able to successfully create. And the only reason why they were able to create this argument successfully was because there was no counter messaging from the Democratic Party that said, this is a lie, this is wrong.
Yep.
And that migrants make these communities better, and they're a formative part of the American economy, and they give so much more than they even get back.
Yeah,
in
and
return.
to your point, we're not even driving forward on forget a counter narrative. Too often, the Democratic Party doesn't even have a narrative it's pushing. I mean, the crazy thing to me is like, you ask people about the biggest challenges they face when it comes to affordability. The most brutal form of those challenges is healthcare affordability. Like, you're stuck paying way too much, and you have to worry about falling into debt just to go see a doctor because you got sick. And like, we're not willing to talk about it in large part because we don't have a solution, right? That isn't going to take on a lot of the same corporations that are giving checks to Democrats, and so we just stay silent. So like, it's like Donald Trump has this narrative that starts with the problems that you have and then ends with immigrants. Can't afford a house, immigrants took your house. Can't afford healthcare, immigrants took your healthcare. Don't have a job, immigrants took your job. And like, we need to have a counter response, which is, hey, can't afford a home? Well, it's probably speculation by very large corporations. Can't afford healthcare? Well, it's because very large corporations plied your politicians full of their money and made sure that you had to keep paying more to go see a doctor, and that priced you out. Oh, you're worried about your job? Well, corporations have bought each other up to the point where you get your wages suppressed, and you're paying more for the things that you have to buy from them. And like, we're not willing to actually have that conversation, in large part because too often Democrats are taking checks from those exact same corporations. So we're mum, and then we're just saying we're not him, as if that's like going to be the thing when 50% of the country voted for him. Like, you got to win those people back.
Yeah. One other way that I do this when I go on like Theo Vaughn or whatever is to explain very simply that like a trans person is not your landlord. You know what I mean? Like, your rent is going up because your landlord's putting your rent up. And it's not a trans person that did that. It's not an undocumented migrant that is your boss that is not letting you take time off from work because your family's sick.
Yeah.
That's your boss. This is capital. This is an expression of the power that capital has on your life. And Republicans use vulnerable populations as a distraction expertly to be like, oh, this is, trans people are doing this. Undocumented migrants are doing that. Pay attention to that. And not the people who are robbing you blind. And I think that's like, that's why you see this resentment now against Trump's anti-immigrant agenda. Initially, it was his most popular provision, and now that it has unfolded, the violence has unfolded, and people can see it, masked thugs doing dragnet operations and job sites to arrest and subsequently ship off some of the most productive members of our communities, our neighbors, ripping them away from their families, and then shipping them into facilities in CCOT in El Salvador. That has caused a lot of enmity and a lot of resentment, even against the Trump administration and the agenda of the anti-immigrant agenda, because people saw how violent this was. And they come to that recognition, but someone needs to steer them in that direction. And that's why we need good leadership. That's why we need better communicators. That's why we need better leaders in the Democratic Party that can actively look at the moment and say, look, they're firing people. They're firing people with Doge. Like, a billionaire basically ran his hand through every regulatory agency and fired tens of thousands of federal government employees that have like some of the last remaining good middle income jobs.
That and also like expertise that you can't get back.
Yeah, expertise that you can't get back. And at a time of like unprecedented crisis, you got planes falling out of the sky. There's not enough ATC, air traffic controllers. Food quality, food standards are going down. We are gutting the FDA.
And meanwhile, we just funded an agency that is literally ripping babies from moms. And I'll say this, like, I got two little girls, all right, 2-year-old and a 7-year-old, and there's something about the visceral want for a child for their parent that our taxpayer dollars are literally ripping children from their parents. Now look, the crazy thing about this is, just kind of go back to where we started on that, I don't know what definition of masculinity says that you can tear moms from babies, right? And these people who tell you they're so damn masculine, right? What the is taking a baby from a mom? How is that doing that in the name of our country? And the crazy thing is, these kids oftentimes, they're American citizens. Like, the idea that we should take their mom and deport the mom to a different country to protect American citizens when you literally just took the mom away from an American citizen child. Fucking insane.
But they want to take that away too. That's why he wants to ban birthright citizenship, because the idea is that like these guys are not American citizens. They're not real full-fledged American citizens.
But even just to like let yourself allow that. Like, I mean, anybody who's ever felt the tug of like a child, Like, to let yourself do that. I mean, take JD Vance for a second, right? Like, take Donald Trump. Like, he's so pickled that it probably doesn't matter, right? His like essential narcissism won't let him see other people's pain. JD Vance knows better, right? I read Hillbilly Elegy. There is, to be able to write that, you have to have some empathy in your core.
Nah, he's a more vicious kind of evil.
I think he's just willingly killed that part of himself.
No, that part of himself was like expertly crafted to basically present himself to liberals as like the white working class whisperer.
I don't know, man. He has kids though, man. Like, part of me just wants to be able to say, like,
he has kids.
You got kids, man. Imagine somebody did that to, like, literally took your kids away from their mom.
I know, but the Doge thing, right? There was one of the Doge guys was like some insanely racist guy who said like, we need more Indian hate. It's not enough. Deport all Indians, right? JD Vance, his wife is Indian. His kids are Indian. JD Vance came out and defended that guy. So he is just like a perfect sociopathic charlatan, brown noser. We got our own version of that on the Democratic Party side too, but I think that kind of like soulless monster that can take up whatever shape necessary to like win is even more terrifying than like a real honest racist. And a real honest racist is still terrifying.
Still pretty terrifying. Here's my question though, man. Like, is it? I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, look, I'm running for U.S. Senate. I put my life on hold. I don't have a full-time job right now. Like, if I win the race, I'm gonna get a $50,000 pay cut, right? But like, I just don't understand what's worth it about it. You know, I'm like, if you're not using the job to do a thing that's like meaningful for people, that you can see people and be like, oh, you're categorically happier now because of what I'm doing, and your life is easier, and there's more joy and meaning.
Well, they make a lot of money on the side. Like they do.
But like, there's better ways to make money. Like JD Vance, like. JD Vance made money. He doesn't need money. I just don't understand.
Power.
But like, to what end? Like, what is the point of having power if you're not actually making people's lives better? I really like. I actually struggle to understand that. Maybe like makes me a bad politician. But sometimes when I look at some of these people, I'm like, so you have this seat, and you have a bunch of people who I guess like look at you. You get to go to a chicken dinner where the food's not even that great. I mean, we had much better chicken here today than most of the chicken dinners. And you're waiting for some MC to say your name so you could stand up and wave to the crowd and people clap for you. Like, I don't understand what the value of all this is if you're not actually making people's lives better in ways that you can see. I don't get it. Like, I truly just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they like the social status and the endless prospect of wealth that they get from it, because you're in with like incredibly wealthy people.
I said I was gonna like watch this one last part of the video. I forgot. It's fucking Hassan, so it's gonna take like another fucking like, oh my god, it's gonna take like another 20 minutes to finish the one part of the video. I'm not doing that. I just want to play Ghost of Tsushima. Haven't gotten to play in a few days. My goodness. Might keep watching it later. Probably not though, because I'm probably just gonna watch like Persona cutscenes later or something. Tsushima time. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, let me change the category back.
What were they? Red leaves? No, it has petals. A flower.
What are you talking about?
Not that. Oh, mother, I wish you were here.
Dude, what is going on with my dashboard today? I can't like change the category without like refreshing the whole dashboard. Okay. I don't remember where we left off. Right, she gave us poison darts. That's it. That's where we left off. Now we got two things. Two thingies. Let's go to this one. Show and map. Oh my god. Hello? That's so far. Can I teleport somewhere closer? Right there. You're the DLC guy, I think. No, wait. Legends is the online mode. Never mind. DLC is, this. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Dude, it's so dark. Oh my goodness. Someone just left some fires going. They're gonna burn everybody's houses down. They're gonna burn the forest. No, I'm not gonna do that, actually. The fort can stay overtaken by Mongols. That seems like a lot of work. Hidden Crane's Marsh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Send your best warrior.
Oh yeah. Dude, the dog's coming in mid-duel and fucking me. Dude, get off of me! I hate dogs in this game. They're so annoying. Fucking hell. What would the leader be? You didn't see shit. It's right there. Oh yeah. Get assassinated. Observe, leader. Get observed, get observed. Oh yeah. I missed. Hey now. Ah, I'm in the water. Don't mind me, guys. Oh yeah. Hooray! Grab the last one here. God, the flowers in this area. Gorgeous. Gorgioso. Oh my god, what do you want? That's a wall. What do you want? I'm not following this piece of shit. Sup, fuckers?
Halt, Ronin. State your business.
I'm not a Ronin. My name is Jin Sakai.
A samurai? Lady Sanjo will want to see you. She's in charge of Umugi Cove. Please, come with me. This way, my lord. It's important you speak to the lady.
That's not a lady. Where's the lady? Oh.
Lord Sakai, this is Lady Sanjo.
Welcome to Umugi Cove.
Sup?
I see the Mongols haven't found this place.
Thankfully, no. There hasn't been bloodshed here for many years. Anyone who draws a weapon answers to my men. Your safety is assured, so long as you abide by that same rule. Now please, tell me how I may help you.
I'm looking for a smuggler named Goro.
Interesting. He's downstairs, having his third bottle of sake. Enjoy your visit with him.
Thank you.
Come see me again sometime.
I won't.
I think we can help each other.
No. I'll never talk to you. Goodbye. Sup?
You must be Goro.
We must all be someone. Who must you be?
Lord Sakai.
The samurai are all dead.
I'm very much alive. But my patience is dying. Lord Shimura asks that you repay your debt to him.
He's alive? What does he want?
To deliver a message to the mainland.
I charged a lot for that trip, even before the Mongol blockade.
You owe my master a debt. This will repay it.
Then I have no choice. After Komaga Beach, I thought my debt to Lord Shimura was erased. That's why I was drinking.
To celebrate your escape?
To mourn the samurai. Those warriors died protecting men like me.
They swore to defend everyone on Tsushima. Even you, Goro.
I don't know if I can repay their sacrifice.
My master wouldn't ask for your help if he expected you to fail.
This is my home. Come in.
Okay, you just closed the door on me, though. Like, what do you mean, come in? That was incredibly rude. I'm right here. What the fuck? Come in! Slams door behind him. Hello?
Do you have Lord Shimura's message?
He has it. At his camp on the Akashima coast.
I can work with that. One of my boats is hidden near Fort Mitodake. This map shows where I'll wait on the forest road.
Open up, Goro! We're not leaving until you pay us what you owe.
Oh, good. You're in debt to other people now, too.
And I'll leave you to it. See you in Akishima, Lord Sakai.
As no you...
I didn't call for Ronin.
My lord, what's your business with Goro?
Private.
We'll be back.
Yeah, get out of here. I'm not doing your side quest, lady. No, no, no. Why'd she call out specifically to me? What the hell? Why would you do that? Oh my god. Here, I can teleport closer right here.
Norio's here. No sign of any other beast.
What? What are you yapping about, sir?
Good horse.
God damn. This area is gorgeous too. I don't know why I'm surprised. Every fucking area is. Jesus.
My lord, please.
No,
I don't know how to help this man.
you'll figure it out.
Lord Sakai,
So,
you are destined to wear that armor in battle. I hope I'm worthy of it. I found Goro in Umugi Cove. Was he drunk? Not anymore. He will fulfill his debt to you and sail for the mainland. He may be unsavory, but few know the sea like Goro. Will these men deliver your message? Precisely. Kotaro and Jiro are loyal and courageous. I will petition the Shogun for reinforcements. Goro is ready. He will meet us nearby, then lead us to his boat. He will ride when the time is right. Take this moment to prepare for battle. Yes, Uncle.
gold?
It is time. To your horses, men.
We are ready, my lord.
Stay alert and keep watch for our smuggler. I can always tell when you want to ask me something. Out with it. I'm curious how you met Goro. I caught him selling Chinese silk forbidden by Shogun decree. I burned his stock and let him go. He could have been flogged, but you saw a better path. A skilled sailor can be a valuable asset. The Mongols have many ships. Can Goro evade them all? He has no choice.
What will we do if they catch us, my lord?
Do not fear death, Kotaro. Live with courage, and never forget the people you fight to protect.
Lord Shimura!
Goro, where is your boat?
This way. I'm happy you're alive, my lord.
Thank you for agreeing to settle your debt.
I'll do my best. But I fear
It wasn't more that he agreed, it's that he's kind of forced to. He has no fucking choice.
Perhaps we can direct their attention elsewhere. Dismount. We walk from here. Fort Mitodake. My father took that stronghold from Clan Yeriko. Now the Mongols have it. Imagine their surprise when 2 samurai take it back from them.
If we make enough noise inside the fort,
The Mongol ship crews will look to it instead of the water. Goro, we will draw the enemy's attention to the fort. Sail when you hear the fighting.
My lord, you will be killed.
Your only concern is delivering my message. Horses might give us away. We will go on foot, Lord Sakai.
Oh, good, right, because we're with our uncle, and so he's not gonna let us do, like, stealthy assassin shit, because that's not honorable. We're just gonna have to go through the front fucking door. Ah! Uncle, I hate you.
But our attack will catch them off guard.
let's pray that holds true in the fort.
They outnumber us, but they cannot attack all at once.
How long can we keep the element of surprise?
Only until we see the enemy. Then, we strike. Mongols ahead.
We could avoid them.
Turn your back on a foe, and you will die with a sword stuck in it.
Oh my god. I hate you and your honor, uncle. I hate you and your honor so much.
For Tsushima!
Hey now. Oh my god, dude. I hate archers in this game. They can, like, pull back their arrows, like, twice as fast as you can. And so it just makes it impossible. Dude! No! I hate archers. Hello, demon girl. Thank you for the follow.
We have the advantage. Cross the bridge.
I'ma get you. 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 You got that shit, Uncle? Whoa!
Well done.
Hey, you just kind of walked past this guy. Didn't you just tell me don't turn your back on an enemy? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Oh my god, he didn't even die. I'm gonna kick you, man. Gah! Woo! Get that guy. I don't think. Hopefully, my uncle didn't see that shit. I don't think that would. I don't think that was very honorable. Hopefully, he didn't see that shit. He's shooting someone who was fleeing. Oh my god!
Wreak havoc on the fort. We need the Mongol ships to focus here, not on Goro.
Oh my god. What the fuck? There was a third bow guy? Thought it was only these two over here. What the fuck, man? That third one is out to get me. Holy. You. Ah! Kick. Oh my god, dude. The arrow guys in this area fucking suck. Hot dog! You'll be fine, Uncle. Fuck. Fuck. Dude, I can't aim on controller. Dude, I can't. I just almost shot my uncle, by the way. I tried to shoot him.
We have their full attention now. Kill them all!
Yeah. Uncle, I think we're gonna fucking die. Oh my god! Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh my god! I'm trying my best. Uncle, you're so judgmental. Okay. Dude, I hate the dogs. I'm gonna die to fucking dogs.
More Mongols! Flow through them! Stop only to kill! Remember all I taught you. I stand right beside you, G. In this way!
I'm trying. Dude, I hate the fucking dogs. I'm actually gonna die to them. Oh my god.
Let's finish it! There is Goro's boat. We bought them time. Not enough. The Mongols have seen them, and their attack ships are faster. Our men are defenseless. No.
Is there a game that has good dog enemies? No.
A weapon of the enemy, not samurai.
Saving our people is all that matters.
You know how to fire this.
I'll learn.
Destroy the Mongol ships. Leave the guards to me.
Uncle.
We will not die here, my boy. The Mongols sent boarding parties. Don't let their boats reach Goro.
Uncle, I'm missing.
It's working. The Mongol ships are in flames.
Don't let up. Goro must confront them.
Hey now.
Torches on the shore. Slow down, Goro.
Yay! Firebombing people. Hooray!
More ships on the way. Hold on, Goro. You made it, Goro. Bring us the Shogun's help.
Wow!
We did it.
I knew we would. You continue to prove the Mongols are not unstoppable.
You taught me to fight. I couldn't disappoint you.
And you never have. I am proud of the warrior. The man you have become. Jin, message to the Shogun included an announcement. I wish to formally adopt you as my son.
Uncle.
In my heart, you have always been the heir to my legacy. When this war ends, we will make it official. One day, our people will look to you as their leader. You will become their honorable Jito, backed by all the power of the Shogun.
I hope I can serve them as well as you have.
I know you will. We must finish our preparations while we wait for the Shogun's reinforcements.
I get this uneasy feeling with the uncle every time that, like, because, like, things are going so well with him. He's so happy with us, right? But the name of the game is Ghost of Tsushima. I have a feeling eventually we're gonna do something that he sees as so dishonorable that he just can't forgive us. I feel like that's the direction this is going in. Because at the moment, he's like hyping up how honorable we are. We're fighting alongside him, rushing all these camps. But every time we're fighting without him, what are we doing? We're fighting like a thief, like an assassin, without honor. Anytime he's not here, immediately that honor goes out the window. I have a feeling he's just going to be witness to it one of these times and is going to be unable to forgive us. Because it's like fighting alongside our uncle and without him are almost two different games entirely. What do you want in here? Why is there a notification? Smoke bomb? Don't care. Let's see. Let's get this. Walls of Yarikawa. Come here. Where is it? There's not really anywhere I can teleport around it, so... It's always so gray and stormy in this northern part of the map, or maybe that's just because of the part of the story we're in. Maybe it'll like clear up later. Hey now. Why did that assassinate not work? Hello? I was pressing square and it just started swinging the sword instead of assassinating. Wait, it said standoff right here. Give me the standoff. Come on, do it, pussy.
Fight me.
I failed it. I failed the standoff. I deserve to die. Oh my god, why are you here? You were not invited, man. Oh my god, that's all my health bar. Dude, I hate spear guys. Even with the stance that's supposed to be good against them, they're still the worst. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh yeah. Much better. Yeah, give me my standoff.
Who will face me first?
Only 2 guys for a standoff? What the hell? There's 2 other guys here. Why didn't it give me a standoff with them? What the hell? Ay, ay, ay. Where's my horse? Holy moly. What's up?
Yarikawa's vengeance. Tread carefully, my lord. Old Yarikawa is a dangerous place.
I'll think about it. Those quests are usually worth it. They usually give good shit, but I'm also lazy and don't want to do it right now.
We'll find a way. They'll kill us on sight. We got you out of Asmo Bay.
And I almost died.
Jin,
So,
you made it.
I made it.
Why are these people outside the town walls?
The Mongols have surrounded Yarikawa. No one can get in.
Recruiting Lord Shimura's old rivals was never going to be easy. Now,
Now they need allies too. Think about it.
we help them drive off the Mongols. And they help us. I need their word before I fight for them. And we can't even get into their city.
Yes, we can. There's a hidden entrance.
From when we were children. Even if it's still there, we can't reach it.
It's worth a try.
I know a place we can scout for a way around the Mongol siege.
Okay.
It's strange being back after so many years. Everywhere I look brings back memories.
And try not to look so hard.
Try not to look so hard. Easy.
No, we left years earlier, when we were children.
Did your parents move you?
Something like that.
That doesn't sound
Oh my god, there's so many.
Pass.
Let's go, son.
Which way are we going? Hello? Are you gonna move? Jesus.
I don't want to see this.
We've seen worse.
But this was home.
I had the same fears about returning to Omi village. But you have to face your past.
Our home.
Surrounded by the enemy.
Yarikawa doesn't stand a chance.
Yuna, where's the hidden entrance?
See that river near the town walls? Get us that far, and I'll do the rest.
We can't sneak past an army. And even if we find an entrance, what if the Mongols see us? We'll sentence the town to death.
Taka, I stake my life on your metalwork. Now it's your turn to trust me.
Yes, my lord. I don't see how we can make it to the river.
We'll find a way. We'll take the fight to the Mongols. Draw them off.
Please. No.
Taka's right. Too risky.
The walls won't keep this many Mongols out. Azamo Bay fell. Yarikawa will too.
I know these people. They'll choose death before slavery. The hidden entrance used to be over there, behind that white tree.
Let's hope the Mongols haven't found it. We just have to find a way through the camp.
Once we reach the water, it should be easy to find the entrance without being spotted.
That's our plan? Sneak through the biggest Mongol camp I've ever seen? Then hope the secret entrance we used as children is still there?
Stay close, Taka.
Count on it.
Let's go.
Can't believe I'm risking my life coming back to this dump.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn us passage off this island.
I loved it here.
You were too young to know how it really was. Yoriko was an ugly place for a girl without a handful of rice to her name.
Is that why you left?
No. I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Holy fuck, there's so many guys. Dude, there's so many dudes. There's so many. Ah! I can't go anywhere.
I can't keep going.
Just follow Jin to the river.
Dude.
We used to catch dragonflies here, didn't we?
And make them bite.
We pretend one was a Yarikawa samurai, and the other was a
A Shimura samurai. And Shimura always lost.
Interesting choice.
I keep thinking in the back of my head, since we've seen the scene like towards the beginning of the game, I don't know if they said it already, and they might have, and it might just be stupid. Who the fuck were the people that even killed Jin's father? Like, who the fuck were those guys?
Probably why they've held out this long.
Who the fuck?
It's your hometown.
Who are you? How did you get in?
My brother and I were born here.
Did the Mongols see you?
No, but we're here to help you break their siege.
First, tell me the name of the dead samurai you stole your gear from.
He's not a thief. He's the ghost.
Ghost? I'll take you to Ujimasa. But mind your step. We're all armed here. Run and tell the steward! Right away!
Ujimasa. That was the name of Lord Yarikawa's youngest son. But my uncle disbanded their clan when he defeated them.
The family still runs things here. Unofficially, the uncle put down a rebellion and created a generation of people who hate Clan Shimura.
The Mongols are crossing the bridge! You three, follow and stay close.
What's going on?
A disturbance at the main gate.
That can't be good.
It's their leader. Are they going to attack?
Let's find out what they want.
Armarmins, people of Yarikawa, I am Temuge, leader of this war band. I learned your speech, so I may offer you a future. Open your gates before my camp flies the black flag, and you will know great mercy. Refuse, and you will know terrible misery. Choose your future, Yarikawa.
Let's go. If Yarikawa surrenders, Lord Shimura won't get his army.
Don't worry. They're too stubborn to surrender.
If they don't, it will be a bloodbath.
They need my uncle as much as he needs them. United, we can beat back the invaders.
People here have bad memories of Lord Shimura.
If they're going to survive, Yarikawa needs to let go of the past.
Easier said than done.
Colder than the last.
Ujimasa knows you're here.
You two go ahead. I want to check on the swordsmith.
Lord Sakai.
Ujimasa Yarikawa.
I never thought Lord Shimura's nephew would be responsible for the ghost. You best be careful, or he'll punish you. As he punished my once great family.
For inciting rebellion against your Jito.
That was years ago. We've all got bigger problems now.
Who's this? Your servant?
I was born here.
Yet you're aiding Clan Shimura.
No, I'm fighting for Lord Sakai. For the ghost.
We can help break the siege outside your walls. In return, Lord Shimura requests your help.
The Mongols want to conquer the mainland. They will lose interest in us. And Yarikawa will survive. Like we always do.
That could have gone better.
Let's find Taka. Ujimasa is a fool.
You can be convinced.
The whole island's burning, and Yarikawa's next. If that doesn't convince him, nothing will. Taka used to visit this swordsmith every day. If there was any leftover metal, he let my brother pretend to make swords.
The swordsmith remembered you?
Shinsuke passed away. That's his son. How did it go?
Ujimasa thinks they can outlast the siege.
The smith told me all the best archers left to fight the Mongols against Ujimasa's orders. They've been missing for days.
If we find these archers, they may help us break the Mongol siege and win the town's support.
Meet me in old Yarikawa when you can. We'll look for them there.
Show Yarikawa how to fight back.
Alright, so Yarikawa's a bunch of pussies. They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna hold out and like wait for the Mongols to lose interest. Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb as hell? Wow, sticky bomb.
Oh, and a packet of black powder. It'll stick to anyone I throw it on. Escaping the blast.
Shinsuke's son still has the rock.
The one you used to hammer out your swords?
it's so small. In my memory, it's huge.
You spent hours
The coward of Yarikawa. Yeah, sounds about right.
with him. I have to drag you away.
Over here. Okay. Durby dur dur dur. Come here.
No, you're not.
Remember the old fisherman with 6 toes?
How'd you guys get here before me?
Don't change the subject.
Yuna, what's he doing here?
I told him not to come.
I wanted to help Lord Sakai.
I don't think you're gonna be able to help.
I'd be useless.
Better useless than dead.
We're searching for missing soldiers. You're not trained for this.
I can learn. And I won't get in the way.
Oh, my back.
But be careful. And listen to your sister.
Yes, my lord.
Any sign of the archers?
Locals have seen them in this area, but we haven't.
Let's look around.
The coward of Yarikawa. Wow. Look around for signs of the archers.
What was the name of the boy you used to fight with all the time?
Golden. He started the fights. I ended them.
We used to cut grass back here to feed the oxen.
Yes, Taka. Just look for the archers.
I feel like that's the real reason he came back, to reminisce. And to, like, see everything they've lost. Huh? Who said that? Who fucking said that shit? Hello?
This way.
What? I'm trying to figure out who the fuck just said my... Huh? Someone just said, I recognize you, you're Lord Sakai. Hello? Who fucking said that shit? What? I'm actually hearing voices. I think I'm actually going insane. Oh, wait. No? Dude, what? This game's like making me go crazy. I heard it in here. From like this direction. You!
That's right.
In the
Please follow me.
bush.
There's something you must see. This place was once a beautiful...
This is not part of the quest.
The man who
She's
was
pissed
a
off.
kind and good father.
Hey, over here.
Give me a moment.
Where he was. Until your uncle's men killed him.
Oh, he's ambushing
destroyed
me.
his home.
Oh, good.
His family was first to find his charred remains. We'll send your head to your uncle. Don't let him stab you in the back. Kill him!
Hey now. You're gonna be the first I kill for ambushing me. Ah!
Senseless deaths. They held too tightly to the past.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, we can get back to searching for the archers now, guys. We can get back to business now.
You buried my straw samurai dollar up here.
You remember that?
It was my favorite doll.
It was my favorite doll. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for, really. Can't fucking find shit. Dude, I'm so confused. What am I supposed to be looking for?
Someone killed them.
Wasn't us.
Arrow wounds.
Where are the arrows?
Pulled out to reuse them.
Sign of a skilled archer.
What? I already left the search area? And I don't see fucking tracks. Never mind, I see tracks.
Tracks. 3, 4 men.
Can you tell where they went?
Let's find out.
We used to come here to catch crickets.
At least once a week.
Then we'd weave tiny bamboo cages for them.
Do you remember why we came here to catch crickets?
No?
To get you away from our mother. When she was angry and looking for someone to blame, crickets kept you busy.
That sounds like a healthy relationship.
The tracks lead to this house.
Didn't the samurai locate? You wanna...
What the hell? Oh my god, guys, there's a bear eating me. Help, help. Yuna, help. Oh my god. You could have shot more than one arrow.
We should check the house.
Holy fuck.
Bear ate most of their food.
Maybe that's why I'm still alive. He wasn't hungry.
Arrowheads, bowstrings, hide to make adhesive. Goza mats. They've been sleeping here.
At least the bear didn't get them.
The archers must have been here.
Jin, Taka, I found something.
Right.
The firewood is still warm.
The archers
I
were
can
sleeping
tell.
in the house.
Spreading my feet.
They must be close. stole the Mongols' explosive barrels.
I like these archers.
Tracks here.
Keep hearing a horn in that direction.
There they are.
Heading up the hill toward that ridge.
They're staying low for a reason. Keep your heads down and don't call out.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Don't mind me. I'm just one of you. I'm just not questioning that a third person just joined him.
Samurai! Alive! Get over here!
You must be the archers from Yarikawa.
What's left of them? The Mongols caught us raiding a camp of supplies. We barely got away.
What about the others?
Captured. We tracked them here.
You can help
Oh.
me.
You look like you can handle yourselves. I'm Daikoku.
Jin Sakai.
Sakai, eh? As long as you're not the Shimura.
Well, about that.
Have a look at that.
It's my uncle.
Prison caravan. Looks like the Mongols are preparing to move.
Headed for a garrison on the other side of Old Yarikawa.
As long as you're not a Shimura. Buddy, I don't think you can get picky. I'm the only one coming to help you.
There's your archers.
I don't think you get to be picky about who I am.
Bad idea to rush in. We know where they're headed. We can set an ambush along the route.
The terrain isn't good for an ambush.
What about old Yarikawa?
Rooftops on both sides of the road.
We can even use your stolen explosives.
You found that, huh? I like the way you think.
Good. Let's move before the Mongols do.
The Mongols are headed this way. Taka, get inside one of the houses.
No. I'm staying out here. I can fight too.
No, you can't.
Jin, tell him.
Taka can decide for himself.
Then you can watch out for him.
Are you scared?
No. Not really. A little. Yuna's never afraid. You're probably like that too.
I know it doesn't seem like it. We're all afraid sometimes. Even Yuna.
Even you?
Yes. When the Mongols took my uncle, I was afraid I'd lose the only family I have left. That's how your sister feels about you.
Without her, I'd be dead.
So would I. There they are. I'll shoot the barrels when the Mongols get close.
Lord Sakai, I'm not ready.
You can do this, Taka. Just take your fear and use it.
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord?
Not yet.
They're close enough now, right?
No mercy!
I'm missing. Whoa, who did that? All right, let's get in there. Oh my god. Oh wait, that's one of ours. It's hard to tell who's an enemy and who's not sometimes. I can't see shit. Okay, I missed. Ow! Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Hey now. Oh, that's still one of ours. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Not Sakai!
Sup? That's me.
Good work, Daikoku. Take your men back to Yarikawa stronghold.
Right away. I know you're a Sakai, but you didn't mention you're a ghost. Will we have your help breaking the siege?
If Ujimasa accepts it.
I'll make sure he does. The stories are true. I've never seen anyone fight like you.
I feel like that was pretty standard.
Go with Daikoku. I need a moment with Jin.
I'll see you back home. We did it!
Taka could have been killed, Jin. I saw him fall.
He's fine. He did everything perfectly.
I shouldn't have let him fight.
You know. I know you want to protect him, but you're holding him back.
Yeah, he's also a grown-ass adult, you
Taka's
know?
not a fighter.
He could become one.
You don't know my brother like I do.
You can't always be the one to defend him.
I'll decide what's best for Taka. You look after your own family. I need to go back. We still need to end this siege.
I'll see you there.
Ghost of Yarikawa. Ghost stance. Hello?
Lord Sakai,
How are the new recruits, Daikoku?
their spirits have lifted. They know the ghost is with us.
Let me make sure that is tracked.
Lord Sakai, you're back.
Taka. Yarikawa has a fighting chance because of our efforts. You should be proud.
I am, my lord. But the Mongols are growing restless outside.
We showed them Yarikawa won't surrender. Now they won't pay back.
Will they attack tonight?
Unlikely. They'll give us a sleepless night, then attack tomorrow when we're exhausted. Get some rest while you can.
I almost forgot. Yuna is in the keep. She wants you to meet her there.
Thank you, Taka.
Lord Sakai.
How do I get upstairs? Oh. Hey now.
You awake too?
I killed the samurai. A chance to a bunch of farmers have.
We have to try.
I think you need this more than me.
Huh. Oh.
Kenji spent the rest of
3.
the day wearing one sandal.
4, 5.
This is terrible.
My mother loved it.
You've drank like 5 of them. What do you mean it's terrible?
She gets so mad when she ran out. Yelled at us. Where's my tea?
Sounds like a demanding woman.
Oh, it's tea? I thought they were getting wasted.
She broke Taka's arm when he was 6.
My bad. Oh.
I took him away. Ran as far from her as we could get. We heard they found her a month later. Face down in the street.
You were brave to protect your brother. Sometimes our only choice is to walk away from everything we know.
That's why she's so protective over him, because she's the one who raised her brother, essentially.
Yuna!
Jin, this is it.
To the gates.
Whatever happens, we don't retreat.
Jin! Yuna! The Mongols!
Let's go. How close?
They're at the main gate. If they get through,
we'll stop them.
I'll stop them. One-man army.
Taka! Gather everyone who can't fight and get them to the keep.
everyone, take shelter in the keep, quickly!
They're at the gate! They're attacking! They'll breach the gate!
Stand your ground! Every Mongol who sets foot inside our walls will die! Don't let them past you!
Archers! Cut them down! Oh, Yurikawa! For the gods!
Oh my god, this is sick. It was like so fucking sick, like them breaking down the gate as like you're running down the street there. Holy. Oh my god, dude, I can't keep track of like everybody on screen. There's so many people. Ah, my brain.
They'll breach the gate!
Stand your ground! Every Mongol who sets foot inside our walls will die! Don't let them past you!
Archers! Cut them down! Oh, Yurikawa! For the gods!
Dude. No, I could have saved that guy. The other gate.
Hold this position, you know, with me. Drive them back. Hold this gate.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I just got raped by 7